Hi there, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. VYC Men with thanks to our great friends at Moulton, and some good results, some big results, some high-scoring games as well. This one, unfortunately, was not. Sherbrooke 48 went down to Diamond Valley 66. Liam Kelly 12 and 12 for DV. Ali Bear, I think they call him up there. Is that right?
AB, Ali Bear.
I think Ali Bear had 13 in that game. Just couldn't get enough.
Look, we can't score. It's that simple. We had 20 points out of our 48 were in the third quarter, and we were storming home. We were 14 down. We had a big momentum, and we just can't score at the moment. That's our issue. Our defence is generally pretty good and all that sort of thing, but we just can't put enough buckets in. We're close, you know.
And you need to score.
You've got to score to win.
I've never seen a team win a game of basketball on 0 points. Never. Even if the opposition scores 0, it's still not a win. You've got to score to win.
You've got to score something. Killy is he's a nice big boy. He and just a bit of a shout out to the DV guys.
He's a wonderful boy, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah.
Bit of a shout out to the DV guys, and also, I know this doesn't happen very often, but also to the refs. That was probably one of the friendliest games I reckon I've been involved in a long time. The Diamond Valley guys very polite, and their coach, sorry I can't remember his name.
Well, they shook hands at the start of every quarter, or
no. Just you just get a good feeling about teams and
set up a barbecue midway
you had a
through
bit of a chat, and all the players coming up saying hello before the game, like as they're doing their warm ups when you're walking through, and even the refs having a good laugh and a chat with you, and that doesn't happen every week. Happens occasionally with the refs, not enough. But we had look, it sucked to lose, there's no doubt about it, but at least it was something you don't see very often. There are coaches out there, even in our league, that that won't even speak to you, don't hang around for your aftermatch or anything like that.
That's not on, by the way.
No, it's not, and I agree. And these were a really good bunch of guys. So good luck, DV, for the rest of the season, and to the refs that were there, Big Dave, and I can't remember the lady's name, but she was nice to look at. And,
can I say that with coaches? Can I say with coaches, by the way, if you can't make an aftermatch for some reason, you might be heading off or whatever.
Yeah,
just
tight schedule. Or
let the other coach know.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a bad look when coach doesn't turn up.
But we'll get there.
Yeah,
we're still pushing hard. We've still got some good guys.
It was a loss you needed to have. Eltham 59 went down to Melbourne 88. Paniato had 16 points for Melbourne. Jeremy Costa had 14 for Eltham. Now, you got stuck in that. I just missed the table. I quite often do that, don't I? You got stuck into Eltham last week.
Me?
Yeah, there's a couple of little comments you made about Eltham and about Jeffo and the boys down there.
I'm going to have to go back to the tape here, because I think there's...
All right. I just didn't think you had a lot of love for Eltham, so go back and have a look at the tape.
No. I don't think they were as good as you talk about every week.
Oh, I love Eltham.
I know you do.
McKinnon 77 went down to Sandringham 80. This is a good win, the Sabres, Steve-O. And Matty Burke had a very good weekend, 25 and 13. Andrew Kaplajan had 26. He had a good weekend as well for McKinnon. I think both those boys might have made the blue carpet, actually.
If they didn't, they were certainly very close. I think Matt Burke probably had his best weekend for the year. And Sandringham, keeping McKinnon under 80 has been a tough thing this season, obviously, with their offensive firepower. Right. But that, in addition to on the road, certainly a big win for the Sabres.
Sabres had a very good weekend.
Kaplajan had a shot on the buzzer to win this, a 3 to tie it,
Yep.
and missed it. Cody played his 40 minutes.
He had a good game as well.
And had a good game. 23 to 9 third quarter.
Broke it open.
Was where it was, but McKinnon got back into that, obviously, and just couldn't get there. So bad luck to McKinnon. Well done to Sandy.
Yep. Kilsyth 75 went down to Waverley 89. Dan Kinkella doing his job. Dub 28 and 21. That's instant, Steve. Instant blue carpet when you dub.
That's it.
Jamie Hale. We've been talking about him lately. Had 24 points for Kilsyth. But again, the Cobras can't get the job done.
Look, we've talked week in, week out about Waverley more, that they haven't had anyone to help Kinkella. Little Nooner, Shawnee Noon, finally, he's a three-point shooter. That's pretty well all he does. I love him to death, but that's about all he does. He finally hit up with 14 from there.
Had a couple of guys with 11 as well.
A couple of 11s in there too.
Had some guys off the bench that stood up.
And I think that's obviously going to make a massive difference to them. And if they can get a couple of those guys going and on target. Waverley had 49 foul shots in
Is
this
that all?
game. 49 to kill size 21.
Hacker Falcon.
Fouls were 31 to 19.
Wow.
But Waverley smashed them on the board 60 to 38.
Well, there's obviously all those offensive rebounds off second foul shots.
Correct.
Melbourne 109 defeated McKinnon 102. 211
Wow,
points in this
that's unreal,
game.
isn't
Jack Bynes 31. Karabatsos had 27. Max Cody 32. Kaplajan had 30. Great game. 4 gun players going head to head.
Of the league, yeah.
That is the tale of this game.
That's it. It's certainly the game of the round to be at if you happen to be there. 2 teams in triple figures, which you don't often see in especially youth league.
And 4 players
if
at
not Big
27 and above.
Any idea when you would have seen that the last time 2 teams in 100? I can't remember it.
Just maybe
That's
once
massive.
or twice in champ men, but that's about it. But certainly Melbourne have got some great players, and I know they're sitting 7-3, but that easily could have been 9-1. So
And interesting for McKinnon, they come out of the weekend with a 3 and a 7-point loss.
Yep.
Yeah, and
that hurts.
They were a bit tired in that game by the end of it. Obviously, they missed a few shots, had a few turnovers, and that cost them at the end. But well done, McKinnon, on a good scoring game.
And you go back to round 1 at Dandenong at the pre-season tournament when I think Keilor got them on the line as well. So they've had some close losses, McKinnon.
That's right.
Knox 74 went down to Blackburn 87. Monday Rashid had 21 for the Raiders. Lebanado had 21 and 13 for Blackburn. The Vikes are 8 and zip. Question without notice.
Yep.
Give me a percentage chance, right? A percentage chance.
Yep.
Blackburn, VYC men, Division 1 men, winning 2 titles this season. Percentage chance.
Winning 2 titles.
So both teams win their respective divisions, youth men and senior men. Blackburn.
Right now.
Blackburn senior men, by the way, I think is 7-1, and their youth men are 8 and 6.
On top. Right now we're at what, round 7
Heading
next
into round
week.
7.
So
Third of the season
despite
gone.
being both on top, there's probably about a 13 to 15% chance that they both win the title.
13 to 15% chance.
Yeah.
So you're saying 85% chance that they won't both win the title.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know there's all the different
I know
sort of
that. I'm just
that can come
clearly putting that out
Had
there.
have come to me at round 16 and Blackburn are 17-1
Okay.
and the Division 1 men are 15-2, maybe 40%.
Okay. Do you want to weigh in on it?
No, I think it's way too early to talk about that. I've said to you before, I don't think Blackburn will get it. No disrespect to them, because we've seen what they do to ordinary sides on the day. So it was really
Round 5
disappointing.
versus Sherbrooke.
Really disappointing to see your mate Heathy be quiet. I assume we tired him out.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't lift his arms anymore this week.
Broken hand.
So
Broke
he
his
was
hand the week
he was
before.
none from 2 from outside.
Apparently got to training last week and his teammates said,
Just
give
said-
us a go.
Just let us touch the ball, mate.
give us a go.
I'll tell you, I went back and watched that highlight reel
I
that
know.
you guys put up. I don't know if anyone else has had a chance, but if you haven't, please go and look at it.
The great
and
thing-
see that every shot he put up from outside was about 1.5 meters outside the arc in transition.
The great thing is that game, and it was a great package, the 50
Yeah.
points.
Yep.
He made himself look very, very good, and he made Sherbrooke look really, really bad. Eltham 69.
Rob actually saved that video just to make sure, in case anything happens to one of his players, he's showing them that. Do not do that ever again.
No, he's kept it. He's kept it for 10 years from now when he goes, this is the day I coached against.
This is the day I was coaching Blackburn, and
I remember a very similar, and I'm getting way off topic here, but I remember coaching against Stacey Barr one day, and I think she had 46 against my team, and we got up and won. And I said, our whole plan was, let Stacey get all the points she wants, let the others get nothing.
well, you could have told me that before last week.
Dandenong 85 defeated Eltham 69. Riley Wood is a very good player, 21 for the Rangers. Jeremy Costa had a good weekend, 24 for Eltham. I think that roughly tells you the difference between these two teams.
I know, you said before I have a bit of a crack at it. I generally don't. I don't mind them as a team. And here they were right in it. Like, apart from a 30 to 6 second quarter.
30 to 6.
Yep.
Second quarter to Dandy. It was 24-13.
Well, they've won the rest of the
Eltham
game.
were at the front 24-13 at the end of the first.
Yeah.
So Eltham were right in this apart from that one quarter. So that stat there alone did surprise me, there's no doubt, when I looked at the scores and that sort of thing. But Dandenong settled. Eltham's 10 turnovers in the second obviously came out maybe a little bit, not cocky, but maybe a little bit overdone from the first, and Dandenong probably settled, which is what Dandenong teams have always done. They managed to just level things out.
And then they stuck the boots in.
And then they had a bit of a go. So look, I bad luck to Eltham there, because the rest of the game was really well done, and well done to Dandenong.
I was going to say, I know we touched on Eltham a little bit there, but let's not go
Only because of his man life.
too far into dumping Eltham. I know you were a little bit high on them, but they came up against two really good teams.
They let me use the mirror when I go down to Eltham.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they just let me have a bit of a look in the mirror. Yeah. Waverley
didn't break, did it?
No. Waverley 44 went down to Bulleen at 76. No one in double digits for Waverley. Mabubi scored 14 for Bulleen. The thing I like about Bulleen is a different player stepping up every week, leading the scoring. They're a very even team, and I think that they are going to be right there, Steve-O. They're a genuine contender, Bulleen. Genuine.
I think, I'm not sure how many times you guys have harped on it, but I think I've touched on Bulleen before. 8-1, and they still haven't really created that much of a fuss.
Contenders.
It's just been win and move along.
And nobody going with King Keller again, or nobody stepping up for him when he has a quiet match, which is what we talk about every time with Waverley, unfortunately.
Sandringham 83 defeated Hawthorn 77. Great weekend, Sabres. Mentioned that. Matty Burke 28, 11 and 8 assists. Jake Bianco had 30 points for Hawthorn. Not enough. Well done, Sabres. Anything else to say?
Big three.
Big weekend.
The big three were missing.
Yep.
Sisty, the Irish pub, Barb's boy.
I think they were up in state chairman, causing all ends of trouble
They
for those
were too.
teams.
They're doing very well. Finally, Nunawading 43 went down to Keilor 49.
Was this one?
What on earth was this game about? Seriously.
Both teams shot under 30%.
They
going on,
both
fellas?
knew a basketball game was happening
Yeah.
that day, didn't they? 43 to 49.
Was it like add a sixth defender every time you cross halfway or something? What was going on?
Look, it was.
a goalkeeper.
To be honest, it was quite tight when you have a look at it. I followed a bit of it on the live stats, and it was almost whoever's going to make the next basket wins. Young Jack Gandolfo from Nunna, who the godfather there, he's got the highest arc on a shot I've ever seen. Like, it almost hits the lights. And he comes on and doesn't have a lot of minutes, but he hits 2 or 3 4 threes. He was 1 from 9 from outside for
Well, he's the
Nunawading.
only guy, when he's running hot and they're yelling out lights out, he's literally turning
Shooting the
lights
lights out. So it was, that's all it was. Nunawading the 3 from 26 from outside.
Go on, fellas. Change it up. Change it up. Give us the ladders. Let's go, quick.
Terrible conference. Dandenong 7-1. Melbourne 7-3.
Good.
Nunawading's 5-3. Ringwood 4-4. Knox 3-4. McKinnon 3-7. Eltham and Sherbrooke 1-6.
Ooh,
In Watson, Blackburn 8-0, Bulleen 8-1, Sandringham 7-2, Diamond Valley 6-3, Kilsyth 3-8, Waverley and Keilor 2-7, Hawthorn 1-5.
What? Speaking of percentage chances,
Yes.
we had 13 to 15% on Blackburn youth and senior men both winning a title this season.
And I think that's generous.
Okay, give us a percentage chance on Sherbrooke being demoted to Youth 1 men next season. Oh, this will be interesting. Could get a bit cagey in here in a moment.
33%.
Ooh, I think he's come out of that all right, because he's seen 3 teams with 1 win so far, and he's just split you 3 ways. I think he's come out of that all right. What would you give Eltham as a percentage chance?
32%.
What would you give Hawthorn? They 34. Round 7, Sherbrooke take on Ringwood. How are you going to win this game, Robbie? Quick.
We're going to put more score in the basket than they are.
All right, fantastic. Can't win 0-0. Who's going to win?
I think Ringwood.
I think Hawks to start favourites there. Knox Sandringham. Good game. Sabres good last week. Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Sandy's going to win.
All right, I'm with you on that one as well. Diamond Valley Keilor. I'm going to go Eagles.
Diamond
They're
Valley.
a nice bunch of boys, the Eagles.
DV, good luck, lads.
Dandenong. Good luck as well. Dandenong take on McKinnon.
Dandenong.
Riley Wood and the boys to win that.
Yeah, Dandenong will shut down defensively.
Knowing McKinnon, it'll be a single-digit loss. Waverley, Blackburn. Vikes.
Yeah, Vikes for me, yeah.
Vikes.
Yeah.
Don't be silly. Vikes.
Waverley, Blackburn, sorry. I was
Vikes.
totally somewhere else.
Yeah.
Blackburn.
Melbourne, Sherbrooke.
Yeah, Melbourne.
How was Adelaide, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Melbourne, Sherbrooke. I think
Cameras
Melbourne.
on.
I think Melbourne. Tough weekend for Sherbrooke. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I think Melbourne will
Yeah,
win that.
definitely.
Well, unless you did the draw, it's not your fault. It's a tough weekend.
Ringwood, Eltham. I think Ringwood.
Ringwood for me.
Eltham every chance though, but I do think Ringwood will win.
Hawthorn, Bulleen. Get on the Boomers.
Bulleen.
Bulleen.
A kill or kill.
Do we know when the
Kill or Kilsyth.
Hawthorn men are playing? Or?
No, I don't think it'll matter.
I think Kilsyth are going to step up.
Yeah, I think Kilsyth.
I'll go Kilsyth in that
Yeah.
one as well. There you go. Youth.
And Sherbrooke will end this season.
Yeah, go on.
Malton,
Sherbrooke will
VYCM.
end this season with 10 wins.
Sherbrooke win the season with 10 wins.
You're 1-6 at the moment.
Sherbrooke will end the season with 10
Hang
wins.
on, how many games do they play home and away?
You
how
know
many
why?
games?
You know why? He's got players coming back.
Yeah, but hang on, how many games? How many games home and away?
22 or something.
No, you would know. Is there 22?
So they've got to win 9 of the last.
No, so you're saying you're going to win 10 of the next 15? Is that right?
9. 9. They've
Oh,
already
it's going to
won one
okay.
game.
9 of the next 15.
9 of the next 15.
All right, we'll hold you to that.
Keep an
Beautiful.
eye on that one.
VYC Men is what I was trying to chug out before. We'll see you next week on Big V TV.